vote.
Yeah, 137. God bless you.
137.
137.
That's what they call it, marginal notes. Okay, I've learned something.
Yes.
Okay, so what do you want me to read?
Read D and E.
Okay, they say subsection 1 says a person shall not be qualified for election to the office of the president if D says he is under sentence, he's under a sentence of death imposed by any competent court of law or tribunal in Nigeria, or a sentence of imprisonment or fine for any offense involving dishonesty or fraud by whatever name called, or for any other offense imposed on him by any court or tribunal or substituted by a competent authority for any other sentence imposed on him by such a court or tribunal. Or then E says, within a period of less than 10 years before the date of the election to the office of president, he has been convicted and sentenced for an offense involving dishonesty, or he has been found guilty of the contravention of the code of conduct. Or, you want me to go ahead?
No, it's fine, it's fine.
Okay.
Now, that 137 sub 4 is the basis for the drug case. Because 137E has certain qualifications, including a limitation period that will not favor any action that is premised on it. One of which is that the 10-year period, the action or the complaint must be within 10 years of the conviction or sentence or fine as it relates to the code of conduct. Whereas 137D appears not to have a time limit.
Yeah.
Now, if the Court of Appeal favors that opinion, because look, Tinubu cannot, I made this point. I have been very careful in the way I address issues. I try to be very objective. One of the facts that Tinubu cannot dispute, can never dispute, is that he forfeited monies to the US government on account of his implication, his involvement in the drugs matter that was investigated. Now, he is not going to challenge that fact. What he's going to challenge is the interpretation given to that fact, and two, the consequence of that interpretation. What I mean is that when Tinubu, look, these things, I can predict these things. When Tinubu filed his response, his reply, one, they will try to drag, I suspect his lawyers will try to link 137D and 137E regarding the 10-year period. They will try to bring it to marry those provisions. I'm not sure that is going to be accepted. I'm not sure that is going to fly. I'm not sure that the courts will accept that argument. But what I know is that when that argument is made, he is going to say that despite this forfeiture, it does not affect his qualification, because he's going to argue that, one, that was not a conviction. Again, whether the court will accept that argument is a different thing entirely. I'm just preempting what I believe will be their response. But however, I want to see how our courts and our judiciary will approach that issue. So for now, because it is an area that a provision that strictly has not been really tested very much, especially in relation to Tinubu's the facts in Tinubu's case, I think we just have to await, let's even see what they are going to say, what their answer is going to be in reaction to that ground of the petition.
Okay, thank you so much. I think there's a hand that has been here. Motorola, I'm going to allow you to do this, but going forward, if somebody is not properly named, I won't be bringing that person in. So that